Light still blinks. Gates open now, though. They're off and they're racing. From the inside, Savina probably got the best of the breaks with Gold Enigma out well, but Showlass is going to pour across for Faithful and work away to the lead with My Halve also driving up there. Right behind those when they get going, Eternal Romance leaving the straight. Showlass veered out there. She hung right off. She's gone right out to the middle of the track, going over to Britain Road. Gold Enigma pushing through. Showlass now left outside of her. She's very wayward. My Halve's up running third. A length away to Lillian. So the former Kiwi filly around the outside with Savina fifth on the inside next of all with Eternal Romance. There followed by Kimberly Rose right out in the middle of the course. Followed further back Impressive Jewel, My Zoom. Down on the inside next of all is Rosie Can Run. Annie Warbucks is with those and Archu. Prete Royal, the favourite, found itself back Stone Motherless. Fancy Red is last of all and had spotted the leader about 8 or 9 lengths when they'd settled down. Over into the back they go at the 1100 and it's Showlass who again pricks her ears up and she works her way to the front. Very wayward early on Showlass, but she's now rolling along from Lillian getting to second. My Halve's up there third. Down on the inside Gold Enigma. Close handy then Kimberly Rose is next. About 3/4 to a length away then between horses came Eternal Romance and then came Impressive Jewel deeper. Followed by Savina just tending to lose a spot in the field. Archu and My Zoom off and around the outside. Getting right up on the rails Rosie Can Run. Followed by Annie Warbucks. Fancy Red, the faves, got the job in front of her coming to the turn, dropping out Prete Royal. It's Showlass going strongly at the 450. Up to the turn they head. Here comes Lillian around the outside. They're going out towards the middle. Showlass, Lillian beat off My Halve. Kimberly Rose is there. Eternal Romance. Rosie Can Run, cut the corner. Impressive Jewel. Here comes Fancy Red back in the field. She's made up a lot of ground. She's coming after them now. Fancy Red, Kimberly Rose. Kimberly Rose, Fancy Red joined her. The favourite takes the lead. Fancy Red draws about a length and a half in front. Oh, she's coming away from them. Fancy Red, she's destroying them. A great performance by the favourite Fancy Red to come from last to win the Belmont Oaks. Fancy Red beat Kimberly Rose and Lillian. Impressive Jewel was fourth. My Halve, My Zoom, Archu, Showlass weakening, followed by Rosie Can Run. Further back Annie Warbucks, Eternal Romance, Gold Enigma, Savina, and last to greet the judge, Prete Royal. Fabulous performance here by Fancy Red, giving Willie Pike his 7th Belmont Oaks victory. It's the 5th for trainer Adam Durant, and Fancy Red has had to win the Oaks coming from last. It took some genius from Pike to get through there, map a pathway in a fanning field on what has been a deteriorating track through the day. And the favourite really showing her quality and her class this afternoon, and has made it a hat-trick of wins, and it's win 5 from 9. The Sessions filly for Oakland Park, Fancy Red, takes it out. Of course, they won this race many years ago with another very good filly in Lady Go Bello, Oakland Park. Way back there, over 22, 23 years ago. And this filly this afternoon has stamped herself. She's come off 2 1,400-metre runs to 2,000 metres on a heavy 9 and delivered a runaway victory. From number 3, Kimberly Rose. Brad Parnham, third, number 12, Lillian. A good performance from this Kiwi-bred filly as well. Impressive Jewel ran fourth, 1-3-12-7 in 2:11.77. 2:11.77 they've run for the 2019. She's won by 2.5, a length and a half, second and third. Of course, it was the same combination also that won this race 2 years ago. It's closing in for Oakland Park as well. Willie combined with Adam to win that race just 2 years back, and they've had a bit of success in the race over the years, that is for sure and certain. About to make his way back is Willie Pike on Fancy Red. The runner-up Kimberly Rose, she's a hell-bent filly, trained by S.J. Miller. Brad Parnham in the saddle, and Lillian third home in the race by War Decree, prepared by Michael Grantham, written by Clint Johnston Porter. But another fabulous result for Willie Pike, his 7th Belmont Oaks victory. It's a phenomenal record in the race, along also with Adam Durant. Well, we go to race 7, the Swan Draft Handicap at 4:22 over the 1200, the next event of the day. There are no changes. Lockie, let's take it downstairs there with you. And this has been a wonderful effort by this filly to score off 2 1400 runs. She went from a mile back in distance. She's now gone on a backup to 2000 and delivered a last to first success in this listed Belmont Oaks.
A remarkable performance from this 3-year-old filly and a great training performance from Adam Durant and his team, Darren. Fancy Red, as you said, clearly an unconventional preparation, but out to 2,000 metres and she gets the job done. Clearly the strongest filly on the line as well. Adam Durant not on course, but as you said, Darren, his 5th Belmont Oaks and Willie Pike his 7th Belmont Oaks. It is a remarkable record that the duo have had over a number of years here in the West. Jason Miller is just catching up with Willie Pike for a word on the winner, Fancy Red, and then we'll catch up with Jace. But that is a remarkable training performance and just a really strong performance from the filly, Scott.
Certainly was, Lockie, but also to put it in perspective, as we were saying pre-race, she was the winner coming into it of 4 from 8. The runner-up in Kimberley Rose was an Esperance maiden winner, and the 3rd place getter's won once in her life, and that was on debut in New Zealand. So it certainly wasn't a vintage Belmont Oaks. She was the best credentialed runner in the field. You were simply gambling on whether she would get 2,000 metres, and in the end, the answer was an emphatic yes.
Jason Miller joins you now. Jace, that was a nice watch. What a performance.
Really good effort. Bombed the start and might have been a blessing. Just relaxed and ran it out nice and strong. It was good.
At what stage did yourself and Adam believe that she could run out 2,000 metres?
Oh, look, it was always a test. I don't think many in the race have ever raced over the trip as a 3-year-old. So you always got a question mark, but you got to. The only way to find out is try them, and we found out today that she likes a heavy track, and she ran out a nice 2,000.
You certainly did. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller, and here's Willie Pike.
Willie Pike after his 7th Belmont Oaks. This filly, she's been a little bit unassuming, but she just continues to raise the bar.
Yeah, she really has. When they said they were heading this way, I said they were mad. I was like, nah, she's too. She jumps too quick. She's got some speed. I don't think she'll do it, but. Lucky I'm just a jockey.
Given the kickback that's on your goggles there, I can see she didn't jump that well today.
No, she didn't. Normally she flies the barriers, but today she just had a knickers in a bit of a knot and she jumped upwards out the barrier. And in hindsight, it was probably a blessing in disguise. It kept me out of any scrimmaging that was happening. I was at the back minding my own business. The key part of the race for me with her was I sort of cut inside a few and then she just picked up and started taking me from there. And from the 600 onwards, I knew I was zipping through them and actually really knew I was a good chance.
If Adam Durant rings you and says 2,200 metres in a fortnight's time, do we go again? What do you say? Whatever you want, mate.
Well, off the back of that, why could you say no? I said not to be here in the first place, so I'll leave all decisions up to the connections and Adam.
Now, Sentimental Bell in the neck. She went to a new level last preparation when she was on these wet tracks.
Yeah, look, she loves the wet. Her record in the wet's really good. She definitely gets a wet track here today. Gets her best chance to put her hand up, see if we can raise the bar one more time.
Congratulations, well done.
Cheers.
There's Willie Pike. What a ride to take out Belmont Oaks number 7. What a remarkable record him and Adam Durant have in the race. Fancy Red takes out the feature of the day. We'll take a short break, and on the other side, we'll be back for race 6 at Broome.